Hello everyone, this is Hating. In this video, we will learn the chapter 8.6, Cars. The first part is compute the monthly payment and interest cost for a car loan. In the project part, we need to work on the car purchasing project. You'd better to learn this part well, and then it's very easy for you to work on the project. And also you will find the example in the D2L, the D2L assignment, and you will see that project example. Okay, let's continue. A loan that you pay off with weekly or monthly payment or payments in some other time period is called an installment loan. Car loans in which you make a regular monthly payment called a fixed installment loan. That means every month or every week you pay the fixed amount of loans. The interest on the car loan can be determined by taking the difference between the total of all monthly payments and the amount of the loan. What's the meaning? If the loan I borrowed is $10,000, and but for example, but every month by computing, every month I need to pay maybe $500 for 6 years. That means $500 every month for 6 years. What's the future value after the future money after 6 months I need to pay for the loan? That means I use $500 times 6 years, and also I need to times 12 because every year have 12 months. So totally I need to pay this much. Let's use a calculator to find 500 times 6 times 12. That's 36,000. So totally I need to pay 36,000. But the loan I have lent is I have borrowed is 10,000. So the interest equals 36,000 minus 10,000. Well, I need to pay a lot on the interest. Just the example here. So I need to pay $26,000 for the interest. Okay, let's move on to the formula part. Loan payment formula for fixed installment loans. The regular payment amount we call the PMT, required to repay a loan of $P, paid N times per year over T years at an annual rate R, is given by PMT equals P times R over N divided by 1 subtract 1 plus R over N to the negative NT. Remember here that N times per year here, N, if you got a car loan, normally you will pay them once a month. So every month you need to pay the car loan. That means the N equals 12 because N times per year you need to pay every month. That means 12 times per year. So the N here is 12. If they ask you the PMT, they will provide you the P here is the total loan you borrowed from the broker or the bank. The R is provided by the bank, that's a rate. N, normally we will have 12. T is how many years here. You don't need to memorize this formula because it will be provided in the question. Let's see the example. Next example. Suppose that you decide to borrow $20,000 for a new car. You can select one of the following loans, each requiring regular monthly payment. That means N equals 12. Installment loan A, 3 years loan at 7% installment loan. That means T equals 3. And R is 0.07. B is 5-year loan at 9%. The T is 5. The rate is 0.09. So let's see, first question, find the monthly payment and the total interest for loan A. We need more space. Let's see. For here. Okay. A, find the monthly payment. Because we know the PMT equals P times R over N divided by 1 minus 1 plus R over N to the negative NT. For the first loan A, the P is 20,000. R is 0.07. N is 12 over 1 subtract 1 minus 0.07. That's the R over N. N is 12 to the negative 12 times how many years? It's 3 years long. That's 3. We use a calculator and find the result of this amount. So let's try to use the calculator. I just use the calculator on my laptop or iPad to show you. Actually, maybe there are some slightly difference on your calculator, but I can't download the digital one. Let's use 20,000. No, sorry, 20,000. That's 20,000 times 0.07 divided by 12. Close the parentheses. Divide by, we need a parentheses. 1 subtract, we need another parentheses. 1, oh, do I have something wrong? Oh, the formula is wrong here. Okay. 1 plus. Oh, no. 1 plus 0.07 divided by 12. And then close the parentheses to the power of negative. Remember, negative sign is here. Negative, don't click minus sign. Okay, 12 times 3. And then click the right arrow. And then close the parentheses. Hit enter if everything perfect. We got this amount. Let me use the pencil to write it down on my paper. 617.541937. Okay, that's enough. Okay. It's about 617.541,937. And if the question asks you just to keep the dollars, we can round it to $618 every month you need to pay. Also, the question asks us to find the total interest for loan A. The interest I equals, so PMT, every month you pay the installment fixed amount of money. That also we need to times 12 because this is per month. There are 12 months a year and also need to times 3 years. So we use a calculator to find it. We already have, okay, just copy the number here. 618 times 12 times 3. That's 22248. 22248. 22248. Remember, we need to subtract P. Subtract P equals this. Subtract P. P is 20,000. Let's see, we have 2,248. So this is the interest we need to pay after 3 years for the question A. So use the same steps to compute number B. Okay, number B, find the monthly payment and the total interest for B. Let me erase this part for A. Actually, we don't need to erase the formula. We can erase the number here. Okay, we can erase this part, and then the interest part we can keep. Okay, I just list the number there. So the P, that's the loan we borrowed, is 20,000 times R over N. R for number B is 0.09 over 12 because you pay by monthly. The denominator is 1 minus 1 plus R over N, 0.09 over 12 to the negative NT. Right now, N is still 12 and T is 5 years. So use the calculator to find the PMT. Actually, let's see. If I click the up arrow here, no, can I copy this? Okay, if I copy this, and I just need to modify something here. I modify 5, no. Clear. Okay, so I'd rather to insert the information again. Okay, 0.09 divided by 12 time, and then divide by 1, subtract parentheses 1 plus 0.07 divided by, 9. This is 9. 9 divided by 12. Close the parentheses to the negative 12 times, that's 5 years, right? Let's see. I think it's good. Let's hit enter. Every month the PMT is $415. So I just copy it on my scratch paper. So 415 6 7 and for the interest part, we use PMT times right now. Every month pay this amount and 12 months a year. And how many years you need to pay? It's 5 years. So use this amount of money, subtract the loan you borrowed is 2,0,0,0,0, and then you got the interest amount. I showed the procedures here. So when you got your result, compare with the answer here. Okay, number C is compare the monthly payment and total interest for 2 loans. You just list the monthly payment and total interest for 2 loans here in the form. The first row shows 3-year loan at 7% interest rate, and monthly payment is $618. Total interest you need to pay for 3 years is $2,248. Second row is 5-year loan at 9%. Every month, you don't need to pay that much, like $600. You just need to pay $415. But the total interest for 5 years, you need to pay 2 times more than this. So you will spend more on the interest. Even every month you pay less, but the total interest is a lot more than the 3 years loan. Okay, let's move on to next part. Compare monthly payments on new and used car. It's the same problem. It's very similar. Let's see the example. Suppose that you are thinking about buying a car and have narrowed down your choices to 2 options. A new car option. The new car costs $25,000 and can financed with a 4-year loan at a rate 7.9%. Another option is used car option. A 3-year-old model of the same car cost this amount, $14,000, and can be financed with a 4-year loan at a rate 8.45%. What is difference in monthly payments between financing the new car and financing the used car? So the difference in monthly payment, that means we are looking for PMT for these 2 options. We use the PMT formula to find every month you need to pay for the new car is $609. And for the used car, every month you need to pay $345. So they just want to show you how much you need to pay for these 2 options. The difference in monthly payment between new car loan this one and this one is use 609 subtract 345. We got $264. That's the question, the answer of the question. And sometimes in the question, they won't give you this easy question. They said the car will cost something. For example, if the question gave you the car will cost you $20,000, and you need to pay 10% of the down payment. So the loan is not $20,000. The loan you need to borrow because you need to pay 10% down payment. That's the money you saved. So you don't need to borrow that much, that the $20,000 dollars. You just need to borrow 20,000, subtract 10% times 20,000, which means you need to pay 20,000 subtract 2,000, which is $18,000. So the P here is different. And sometimes they will say, besides the down payment, you still need to pay 2% of some extra money or closing fee. Sometimes they will ask you to pay. Sometimes they don't ask you to pay. It all depends on the question. So this 2% will not affect the P we got here. They just maybe the processing fee. They won't change the P here. So they will ask you to calculate the processing fee. For example, I use S to represent the processing fee. S equals 2% times $20,000. That's, what's that? It's $400 you need to pay. So this is maybe the question will ask you. If the question didn't ask you, you don't need to worry about this. The processing fee will not affect the down payment. Oh, sorry, the P, the loan you borrowed from the broker or the bank. So PMT equals P times R over N divided by 1 minus 1 plus R over N to the negative NT. So the question will provide you the rate, and normally we just say that you pay every month. N is 12, and how many years? Maybe T is 5. You plug all the information in it and the P in it, we can find the PMT. And then after finding the PMT, maybe the question asks you how much interest you need to pay. So use the PMT times 12 months a year, and how many years you need to pay for the loan. And then subtract the loan you borrowed. Remember here, the loan is 18,000. It's not 20,000. 20,000 just the selling price of the car. It's not the loan you borrowed. So the interest from the loan, from the loan is, oh, sorry. The interest is a PMT times 12 times 5. Subtract the loan you have borrowed at the beginning when you are buying the car. So remember here is not 20,000. Okay, I think that's all about this chapter, 8 point, what's this? This 8.6. Okay, if you have any question, please let me know. You can email me or we can talk about the question in the tutoring session. Okay, have a good one.